What's up? Oh no! I almost lost my coffee. Alright. So, I got this little 4-inch to repair. So I'm putting on new motors on this thing, and then motors are probably not going to spin the right direction, so I'll have to hook it up to beta flight afterwards and disappear from the camera. So, grab my coffee. I wish I had some music out here. Just chilling and repairing. Crashed this one in Austin a long time ago, and well, been a little bit of a procrastinator on fixing this bitch. It's been 3 months it's just been hanging on the wall, so that's my fault. It's a gorgeous day outside. You know what? I'm gonna launch the DJI while I'm doing all this and get me a time lapse, because that'll be against the law come December, or December 23rd, or after the 23rd. I don't know. Yay, there's a motor off of there. Sticking them over here. And once I get this motor off, I'm gonna go grab that DJI and go launch it up in the air. I've had that song stuck in my head all week. I'm not complaining about it. Not complaining about that. It's a good song. So yeah, I thought I had a wonky motor on here. It turns out it was multiple wonky motors, so that's why I was just like, I'll replace them all. Alright. Wish I could find my damn MP3 player. Yes, I still rock an MP3 player. What's up? I didn't even know there's people. Yes, this is an FPV drone. So I'm replacing the motors on it. This is gonna be a super fun process. So I already have my motor wires pre-clipped into the 4-in-1 ESC. So instead of having to take the whole stack apart, to solder onto there, I'm just gonna solder onto the leads right there. What's up, Ghost Plays? Yeah, yeah, these are like video games in real life. This is why I fuck with these. Yeah, you crash your drone for real though, yeah, it costs money. So getting the third motor put on there, and they're just these are 2006 1950 kV motors. So see, those are 19, these were 2100 kV, so these should have a little more torque to them There's other ones, but I kind of wanted speed. I've never really ran real speedy motors. Shout out to the literal one dude that's watching. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day outside. I got my cat out here hanging out with me. He's out in the yard. Someone's shooting a nail gun. Hey, what's up? You love drones. You should get into flying FPV drones like this. Yeah, these are super fun. Wet ass wop. Is that supposed to stand for wet ass pussy? I don't know. I don't know what the kids are doing nowadays. I don't know the new terms. I mean, that's cool. You can do that. I'm not. God damn it. I mean, hey, you know what? If you're gonna masturbate on me, then send me money. Uh, Send me money in the chat. I'll take that. I like money. Ah, something biting my fucking shoulder. Oh, yeah, Texas. Gotta love Texas. Fucking supposed to be the middle of winter and getting eaten alive like it's springtime. Feels like it's springtime though. I can't complain. It's good out here. What's up, Bartman? I'm just fixing my little 4-inch. Yeah, I've got some news to announce tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot the video for that tonight and then have it put on a timer to release tomorrow. But it's not me being like, ooh, secret. Like, no, dude, it's really big for me. I feel like it'll be helpful for like the entire U.S. based FPV community. I'll give you the basic rundown of it. So basically, with the FCC banning DJI, the way that they did that, I feel like it pre-primes them to like do the same thing, only with just FPV components next. So I'm basically going to, well, I guess I'm announcing it now. But yeah, I basically started a manufacturing company, and I got the LLC. I still have to finish paying for it. So this is the unofficial. This will be the unofficial, I guess, release of this news. But yeah, I started a manufacturing company, and I want to start trying to produce hardware and circuit boards out of my garage because if they're gonna start doing that shit with DJI, who's to say that they're not gonna stop at Speedy B or like whatever flight controller stack brand? So I at least want to be able to produce like at least an Express LRS receiver and like be able to supply that to the hobby. But yeah, that is the unofficial official news that I will be breaking Saturday. So yeah, that's gonna be a really scary journey, but I think I got it. Plus, with the help of the rest of the community here, like I feel like I feel like we could start an American-based printed circuit board company. Like, I mean, fucking why not? Like, it sounds hard, but the more that I've been looking at these schematics and like how you can use a fiber laser to cut out 2-layer PCBs, If you need more than 2 layers, then you just basically put an option to solder, or you put GPIO pins. So that's pretty much the goal. So yay, we got our motors on. Now we have to clip them and solder them to this thing. So bugs are outrageous today. Throw those aside. And they give you free bolts with your motors. Alright. That's right. Gotta solder these guys up. So, let me get my handy dandy soldering iron and let this bitch heat up. Boop, boop. I like this soldering iron. It's a fancy digital one. Oh, I guess you can't really see it, but yep, heat that up. Ooh, my octopus is dirty. So dirty octopus. My octopus. Ugh. Oh, it's dusty. Alright. So I'm gonna have to move this over. I will be right back. I need a cleaning thing for my soldering iron. Alright, we are back. For those of you who have never soldered, gotta have something to clean your solder tip off. And you don't want a soaking wet rag, you just want kind of damp. What's up, Spankies? My kitty's coming over here, I think. What's up, big boy? He's a tuxedo cat. He's cool. What's up, Bubba? You want to come say hi on the live stream? You want to come jump on the table and get in the way? No, you're just going to sniff that? Okay, that's cool. Alright. Where to start? Where to start? Grab my anti-static tweezers. My flux pen. This Acro knife almost went rolling off. You have to test clamp these as a man, because if you don't, the world will subatomically fall apart. So, yeah. Let me go get some diagonal cutters. That would actually be more helpful for this process. 1 second. And then we will get to the solder. Alright, got my diagonal cutters with me. And so we're gonna tend some of these wires. Ooh, these are the nice silicone ones. I like that. So sorry you can't really see what my hands are doing on the other side of this. I'm just basically on the drone side, I'm taking the wire connection and pulling it off where it's raw like that so that I can solder it. For those of you who have never seen soldering or whatever, yeah. So I'm just getting this thing pre-tinned for it and get it all set up, ready to go. There's some nice little motor cables. I think Flash Hobby discontinued the motors I originally had on this because I tried to go find the replacements, and even on the own website for Flash Hobby motors, they didn't have none of these 2004, 2100 kV motors. So I just was like, well, I guess I'll just take the loss and go with some 2006s. So they should be a little more oomph to them, which should be all right. They won't be as efficient, but that's all right. I don't really consider this a true long-range setup. Probably just a mid-range. Uh-oh. There we go. Hey, what's up? King. I don't know how to say that. I don't want to get demonetized. They're not demonetized. I don't have enough people to get demonetized. What's up, King? King something, the channel. That one was a bit hard to do. Get some tea. Good old Texas sweet tea ale. Beat the heat and my diabetes. I ain't got diabetes. Just pulling the wires off. Being lazy. Because I don't want to pull the whole stack apart. So I'll just solder to here. Make my life a little bit easier. So, yeah. Took off a little more than I wanted there. It's alright, we'll fix that and go to 10 this thing. Dang, we got almost all 4 of them done. Yeah, I need to shave my head back. I used to have really long hair, for those of you that never saw my channel beforehand or didn't know. I miss my long hair. Keeps me cool, or not. Hold on, I gotta go get the cat. Dang it. Come on, Spank. Come on, Spanky. Let's go inside, Bubbles. There's the boy Spanks. We'll bring him inside. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to put the cat up. We literally have fucking 2 bald eagles have a nest around here, and I don't like to leave them unsupervised while they're like literally fucking calling around in the trees over there, so I just don't want my little kitty getting scooped up as bird food, so yeah, he wanted to go hop around the front, and I can't watch him while I'm soldering on this. Let's see, 390. The other thing about brand new motors is you get free spare wire. Try to give myself a little bit of extra length on them in case I need to chop them back. Man, a mosquito bit me on the back of my head. I might have to go get my damn hat. It might be November, but November in Texas still feels like spring. There we go. I'm gonna go grab my hat. I don't want to keep getting bit on the head. That's a bad thing about shaving your head like this. I used to have long hair and the mosquitoes could never get to it. And now I've got to have a hat. And I get cold really easy. It's not even cold out here, but I just like, damn. Alright, I'll be back for the millionth fucking time. I'm sorry. Let me go grab a hat. Alright, I'm back. I'm about to lose half my subscribers. Watch. Watch this. Watch. Y'all want to watch me lose half my subscribers? Bam! Info Warriors hat. Now everyone's freaking out thinking I'm a Republican. I'm not. My what do you call it? My political party is FPV. That is literally my political party. My religion, also FPV. So I think, you know, I think Spider Sugar's got the idea of like keep the politics out, and it's just about flying. And yeah, I might be wearing an Info Warriors hat, but I mean, that's how I literally got into FPV, was info and wanting to learn more, and you know, just that endless eke and urge for knowledge. And that's why I fly. You know, there's so much to learn. You know, like if you crash in your backyard, you get to do a little mini NTSB backyard NTSB investigation on like, well, why did this do that? And you're like, oh, my motor's desynced or something, which we really don't have to deal with much of that anymore. Technology has gotten really good. Uh-oh. Now the cat's whining to come back out. Well, we'll bring him back out in a little bit. Alright. Got that one. Almost time to tin these wires. It'll be exciting. I'm excited. Woo. Yeah, these are... I'm going from Flash Hobby 2004 2100 kV motors to Speedy B 2006 1950 kV motors. So I'm only doing that because I couldn't find the original motors for stock anywhere. So I just bit the bullet and took what I can get. But I can't complain if it flies, so you know. Man, I am jacked off caffeine right now. Alright, well we'll mess with this motor next. This one's a little bit tougher. There we go. Another damn bug biting on my elbow. Why'd I do this outside? I'm getting eaten alive. There we go. And last motor. And then we can get on to tinning. Oh. Yeah, I wish I had some background music here. I'm getting eaten alive. Alright. So now we can do the tinning. Just want to clean up these wires a little bit. Twist them up just a tad. Another mosquito biting on damn butt cheek. This is the worst, dude. Don't build drones outside in Texas. He'll get eaten alive. It's a build challenge. How well can you build while being bombarded by mosquitoes and other biting, gnawing insects of the avian type? I have respect for all things that fly in nature, except mosquitoes. Fuck those things. Bees, wasps, bumblebees, honeybees, flies. Well, I guess, yeah, whatever. Flies are kind of stupid, but whatever. Nature made them, so guess that's got to be kind of cool. It's still hot. There we go. I'm gonna clean off my soldering iron. I haven't used this one in a long time. I've been using a cheapy Chinese one. That's right, I missed a step. Flux. That flux pin is dead. I go get another one. There you go. Good flex pin. So, oh shit. Okay, that's kind of funny. This pin is literally dripping. Okay. Get everything. God damn, these bugs are fucking ruthless. Alright. Yay! We got it all fluxed up. And go. That's some shrink wrap tubing. Make sure we size it up because I want it to look pretty clean. Shout out to the 2 people that are watching. Hey, what is up? Cool. That should work. Grab a handful of these guys. Let them pre-cut. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, and then one more. There we go. Sweet. Alright. And take our shrink wrap. More eaten alive. Bullshit. Okay. Take all my shrink wrap and get organized with it. Throw that right there. Just out of view, a nice little neat pile. I will put these in the drawer where I keep my various lengths of colored wire. Just like Futurama. God damn, these mosquitoes are bad. It just bit me right at the top of my butt crack. It's the fucking worst, dude. Alright, I just had to tuck in my shirt so they couldn't get him. Couldn't get me. Alright, here we go. Now it's tinning time. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Get into FPV, it'll be fun. Breathes in lead fumes. That one's tuned. And take that up just a tad. shaking. Clean up this wire. How's everybody's day doing? Oh yeah, you stay safe. You stay safe, Bart man. Go get that flight. Woo! And yeah. Grab a glug of coffee. Ah, there you are. I just seen a mosquito land on my octopus. Oh man, I was trying to get him with a soldering iron. I know that's not smart. I know that's dumb, but I got one. Well, it's bad when you know your soldering iron starts smelling like barbecue. Oh yeah, that one's been 10. Let's go to this one. I can't get my arm to stay steady. What the fuck? That one. So I'm just tinning the front motors now. I don't know if y'all can hear that eagle or not. But yeah, we got one. Love how the wind is blowing at me. Nothing like breathing in literal vaporized lead. That's a whole vitamin they don't tell you about when you start doing FPV. You realize that you need your vaporized lead vitamins. I'm also holding my breath whenever I'm doing this, so I don't recommend anyone breathe this stuff in. Alright, now to the back motors. Meow. Kitty's freaking dying to come out. Alright. Those ones are 10. On the FC side. come on. There we go. Clean this tip again. Shout out to the one dude that's watching. Hell yeah. I don't know who you are, but if I could throw you $1. Oh, now it's 2 people. Woo! Shout out to the 2 people watching me. I don't have anything exciting going on. I'm just replacing motors. These are 2004 2100 kV motors from Flash Hobby, and they got discontinued. So yeah, so I just went with some Speedy B 2006 motors. So probably be a little more torquey. We'll see. Yeah, that's right. That's where I was at. Tinning that back motor wire. To clean up this one. I feel like that could look a tad bit better. There we go. Yay! Solder fumes! Alright, and the last one. Let's see. I want to shady this all up. Went from some fun silver motors to some black motors. Okay. Looks all stealthy. Look how stealthy it is. I got a stealth drone. Yeah. It was a long one. I had to hold my breath. Should probably clean the solder tip off before I put this back. There we go. Now. This is the fun part. Or the cat's still dying to get out. Alright, I think I might let him out. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Yeah, once I get this all soldered on, I'll probably kill this and go to beta flight. Because these motors probably aren't going to be spinning the right direction. And if that's the case, that is A-okay with me. Just don't want to forget to put your shrink wrap. That is step number 1. There's nothing like soldering 2 wires together and then realizing you forgot to put your heat shrink over it. Well, we got some anti-static tweezers. Let's see if we can do it this way. Might be a tad bit wonky. If I can get my hand to stop shaking. I don't like that. I'm gonna do the alligator clippy clip method. Alligator clipped my finger. My little fingy things. Alright, oh. Back just a little bit. Oh no! There we go. And now I gotta do the pull test. Alright, that works. Slide this over, it's not wanting to. Do the thing. Alright, that's one. Moving around. Let me go grab a lighter. I gotta go do the heat shrink on this. Whoop. Alright. We're back. I try not to be gone too long. Again, shout out to the one dude that's watching. Alright. I got one done. Yeah, definitely a lot of excess, but I don't mind it. So there. That one down right there. Well, it's taking some time, but it's getting together. Almost got one motor soldered on completely. And now we're at the last cable for the first motor. I love my little octopus. This thing helps out so much. There we go. A little pull test. Hit the shrink wrap. Yeah, here. There we go. Get off me, mosquito. Where's your remote ID? Oh, that's right. You're under 250 grams. Alright, that's the first motor wired up. It is ugly as sin, and I have way too much excess, but I will take the excess. I have no issues with it. Alright, so that's the first front motor. Let's move on to motor number 2. Heat shrink, that's right. Almost forgot. I'm gonna keep an eye on the cat. He usually sticks to the backyard. He's mostly an indoor cat, but he comes outside. Oh, there he is. I worry about him because he thinks he's a dog. Like, he literally will try to fight anyone that comes into the yard. It's funny. Alright. Yeah, that's a beautiful solder joint right there. Gotta love ADHD. Lost my lighter. Uh-oh. The wife is calling. I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. No, back to 0 viewers, but that's alright. Someone might come back and watch this. Damn, I put way too much excess. It's alright. We can pack that down with electrical tape, and then we'll just have excess up in the drone. That's fine. Bam, 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 bam. To the back motors. 2, 3. Yeah, this thing's been dead for a couple of months, and uh-oh. I'm gonna find the cat now. Oh, there he is. Oh, get off my coffee. I'm gonna go grab a cup of water before I finish this thing. Alright, we are back. Had to go get me a glass of water, and the wife called. And now someone's mowing their grass, so I apologize about lawnmower noises in the background. Let's see. Where was I? Oh wow, that's a funky way to have that wire. Okay. Back motors. The heat shrink. Two. And not sure how that got way over there, but I'm glad we got it. Yeah, I feel that as far as my having shaky hands while soldering. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh. That one. And this one. Uh-oh. It's moving the whole setup. Alright. Do a quick pull test. Alright. That works. Oh, there it is. Lost my lighter in front of me. Hit it for the heat shrink. Can't forget your heat shrink. That's important. Never forget that. The amount of times I've soldered stuff and been like, oh wait, I need to desolder this and put heat shrink over it. Yeah. Lawn crew noises. It's my favorite soundtrack. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. I like the sound of motors. Whether it's an electric leaf blower or a lawnmower engine. I like it all. Alright. Almost got our third motor all soldered up. I normally would do heat shrink on the arms to like keep things super tighty, but honestly I'll just do electrical tape with this one. Oh, that's right, I gotta almost forgot to shrink the heat shrink. I'm getting excited. Woo. All right. Boom. Boom. Not sure how well that one went, but yeah. Hey, shout out to the one dude watching. I appreciate you. Oh, now it's no dudes watching. Shout out to no one. Hey, I'm getting itchy. Alright. 3 motors soldered up and done. And now I've got to do the back one. Oh, shit. Spankies! Come on, Spankies! Big Mix! Spankies! Come on, get him. Spank! Where's Spank at? Y'all see him, Spank? Spank! I have to go find my cat. I'm sorry. And I found him. There we go. All right. Just worries me with them eagles around. I don't want them to get out where I can't see them and have them get... Oh, there goes my roll of solder. Yeah, I don't want them to disappear out of my sight and get swooped up by a fucking bald eagle. Which sounds retarded, but we actually, for real, have a couple that nest in a tree, not like literally in the neighbor's yard. It's really cool. Like, there was one day I came out in the morning to water my garden and shit. And, bro, there was like half of a big ass striped bass, like this big, like just half eaten in the yard, like fresh, like still floppy and everything. And I was like, damn, dude, if this was like Mad Max times, that eagle literally just dropped food in my front yard. This is kind of cool. But I also got to watch out for my kitty to make sure she's not going to get swooped up and eaten. All right. The last motor. There we go. Let me clean this tip before I do that. Alright. Yeah. Almost got myself. Heat shrink done. Boy, I'm excited to have this thing flying again. gotta go grab my solder roll. It rolled that way. Ugh. There we go. We're back. Alright. No. Alright, let's do it again. I messed up. Alright, last motor lead after I do this heat shrink. Alright. Alright, so we got all four of our motors soldered up, and I'm going to go grab some electrical tape and go clean it up just a tad. I'm going to go hook this up to Beta Flight and make sure these motors are spinning the right way. But the stream is not over, so I'm going to go grab some tape. Sorry about the lawnmower noises. Alright, got our electrical tape. Said I would much prefer to have put heat shrink on this and put the extra effort in, but this works too. Hell yeah. One arm done, looks really ugly, but it's functional, it will work. There we go, let's get on with this one. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to keep it up here where everyone can see. Alright. And there's arm 2. Still ugly, but cleaned up better than not having nothing. Get on to these back 2, and then we'll go plug it up to Betaflight. Look how mad I am kicking my table. Drones are so hard. Alright. Alright. Alright, there we go. All done. You go grab a battery strap, my radio, and a battery, and we'll see if the motors spin the right way. I doubt it, but we'll see. Alright, time for the super fun part. Where we get to go, don't blow up, as we plug stuff in. Okay. Seems legit. And, here we got this side up. Ooh, I love my big fancy TX16s. Very bulky and unnecessary sometimes, but yeah, I like it. I like all my switches and buttons. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna clean this thing while I'm at it. I have never cleaned this the entire time I've had it. There we go. Jesus Christ, this can's getting cold. Alright, so we've got that set up. Got this going on. I like to do this for my motors to tell the direction. I just go all the way around where you've got to, put it too low. I gave it resistance. I don't want to do that. Now you can easily see which direction it spins. Common sense with most builders, but if anyone's seeing this that is new to building, well, you know. There we go. Let's get some good building advice I wish I had when I started building. Sure it spins freely. And last but not least, this one. All right. And okay, I had a, oh, there it is, my battery strap.
until open TN. Throttle warning. Switch warning. Throttle warning. Switch warning.
All right. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. What's up, Reese?
Telemetry lost.
You come inside? You lost? Come on, you come inside? You come inside? Come on. Alright, so I think our motor direction is right. I thought I originally had this set up as props out, showing that all of these props are going props in, but we'll see. I don't remember how I set it up. So if it takes off and tries to freak out on takeoff, then I know that I'll set this up on beta flight and have to reverse the motors, but that's alright. We've got props. Gotta pull it on. Let's see. And I wish my little electric driver thing was going to make this a lot faster. But yep, almost done. Just got to put these props on and test hover it, and if it freaks out, then we know it's motor directions, and we'll just go into beta flight for that. Also, I have to wait and balance my rubber band powered FPV airplane, so I want to try to get another video of that. That's going props in. It'll be like that. Turn my radio off for now to save some battery. No. This will be a better idea. Is it on there? Nope. Nope. Alright. No. Fingers are too fat. Alright, we're almost done. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I should be paying attention to the comments. It's noisy out here. Another prop would be props in. And yeah, if this don't hover right, like I said, I'm being a broken CD player right now, but we'll go inside and put it into beta flight and get the motors right and see if it'll fly. Yeah, I feel that the progress on this, I've just been lazy. The motors have been bad on it for a couple of months, and it's almost like having a car sit around almost, where you're like, all right, I can't let this sit any longer. I have to fix this, and so that's kind of where I'm at with this right now. Dang it! Keep dropping my wrench. Yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah, an electric driver would make this so much faster. What's up, big boy? You gonna come jump up here and say hi? I know it's probably too late for coffee, but yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's up. Oh, it's nice not having a lawn crew right in your ear. Dang mosquitoes. So yep, just putting on props to see if. Oh, gotta find the hole. There it is. There's prop number 2. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I set this up with props out, but for me to wire these things up and then all of them be props in just by sheer coincidence would be pretty hilarious. But who knows? Maybe I did, ironically, solder everything right the first time. There we go. Hey, it's starting to look like a drone now. All right. Boom. Shout out to all the 3 people watching. Thanks for watching me put this stupid thing together. I did lose this in a really dumb way. I didn't lose it, but crashed it. Which is why I'm here repairing it. Last couple of trips I took to Austin, I dove the tallest building in downtown Austin and literally out of nowhere just completely lost connection mid-dive. It sounds goofy, but I think somebody had some radio shit that was, I don't know, maybe they didn't like my drone being too close to the capital of Texas, which I never flew over the capital. I like just went just a few blocks away from it, like where I'm like, okay, I wouldn't want to fly any closer than this right here to the capital. Like, still trying to be safe. Um, but I also get that they're very worried about shit like crazy people with drones doing crazy shit, which I get. But damn it, if that's the theory, because I was running 100 milliwatts, so it's like an Express LRS. So like, man, that's a pretty damn near unbreakable link right there, and to have it just break like that, you know, is really odd for me. So I wonder if they had some kind of I got him. Yeah, nothing like November in Texas and getting eaten alive while trying to build a drone. That's a whole new challenge right there. Just like build a drone in mosquito infested air and hope to God you don't get Zika. Oh no, my drone got Zika virus. Oh God. He's got a swollen camera. No. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Get out of there. How the... Okay. About to say, I dropped this into the stator. Damn mosquitoes. Man, go grab some mosquito spray. An old Louisiana cologne. That's what I started calling mosquito spray. That would be cool to have like a floating swamp house in the middle of nowhere. Down there. Just like, fuck, that would be cool. Solar powered floating house. Though all my drones would have to be waterproof, so I'd be up for that challenge. Damn, that would be fun living in the middle of nowhere. Just shoot guns all day and fly drones. Sounds like a good time to me. Alright. Got the last propeller, and then we'll test hover this bitch. Yeah, but Saturday, I'm gonna drop some huge news. It is for the betterment of the FPV community. I get that my videos are goofy as fuck. Last video I put out, I was so exhausted. I should have cut more parts of like little cartoon stuff out, but I was so exhausted. I don't care. It's done. It's up. It's up. I got my flights. Got my. Damn it! I dropped my wrench again. There we go. All right. Let's see. I'll pull that one off. Ooh, I'm getting excited. It looks like an FPV quad now. Shout out to the 2 people that are watching. Oh shit. I appreciate your views very greatly. Much appreciated. There we go. That one slotted in. And get this one in. Oh, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. I don't want to get too excited though. Watch this thing freak out over motors in wrong directions. So I'm pretty sure it should go. If it works, I will be very surprised it worked the first time. Okay. Alrighty. Time to plug this bad boy in and test hover it. Just let me make sure all the bolts are nice and tight on the props and my motor bolts, because you gotta be double sure about that stuff. It's always the important stuff like that you skip over when you're excited. So I try to saw it down just a little bit so that I don't get overexcited and put motors on and then make sure that they're all tight. So yeah, I don't want to miss that. That's an important step. Check your nuts and check your bolts before you fly. Oops, shit, there we go. Now I'm just being OCD before I check this thing, but that's what you want. So everything's nice and snug. All right, let's test hover it. Let's turn the radio on.
Welcome to OpenTN.
Hello.
Throttle warning.
I know. Need to recalibrate my sticks. Alright. So, let's turn this camera around and see if it's going to work. What's up, Spanky Banks? Yes. Yes, sir. You can have the pets. Let me stand back just a little bit. Put the edge over there. All right. Now I get to plug it in. All right. Let's test hover. Please, God, don't let this thing freak out. I'd be embarrassed. Yep. Gotta go wire up motors and put them in the right direction. So, thanks for hanging out. I'll make a video pretty much today once I get this thing flying. And yeah, we're gonna go hook it up to Betaflight and go record a video once we get it all done and set up. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. Shout out to the one dude that's watching right now, and the people that liked my video, and everyone that commented. Sorry I didn't get to all of it. I was just ADHD focused on trying to yeah, get this thing done. So I'm gonna unplug this battery, and then I'm gonna go plug it into Betaflight, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, I'll see y'all later, man. Thanks for watching.